Hi guys, it's Tara Reid. You're watching Joe and Marie all day, all night. YouTube family.
Let's go!
How you doing, guys? Hi, and welcome back to another episode of What Didn't Make the Shelf. This is number 14. If you've been with us, it's been a haul. But anyway, this is What Didn't Make the Shelf for February. And we're going to start off with a Severin with the slip. I'm going to start off with a bang. And you can show off the lovely artwork and the alternate artwork. Vanna, thank you. Yeah, you guessed it right. It is Shiny Sex. Black case. It's very slow. They barely talk. And curious me wanted to watch it. Did I mention it's slow? But basically it's mostly tits and kitties, if you will. And it is an adult title, if you haven't guessed. And of course there's glitter at the end. And as the movie progresses, it totally looks like she's been spray painted with a silver spray paint can. That's code for Gary, get out of the movie room.
Yes.
That's why we laughed. But anyway, there are two separate discs in there, and they have alternate artwork on each of the discs. It's basically the cover slip and the
inside artwork
on the case.
Yep.
But anyway, yeah. I gave it a 1 star.
Yeah, this one, I didn't even get to watch it. Marie watched it. She told me what it was about, and I just pretty much passed on it.
It's an adult title. I'll just say that.
Yeah. So it's gonna leave the collection.
Yeah.
This is one, like Marie said, this is one of the Severin limited edition. This one is only limited to 3,000 copies. So we're gonna let it go. It's not gonna go that cheap, but for a subscriber, I'll sell it cheaper than I would if I put it on eBay or Mercari.
It's basically an adult title that's kind of weird. It's very weird. But yeah, if you want to pop it in and see what happens,
yeah,
that's fine. Anyway, this next one is a Dollar Tree title. Oh, I forgot to say the years on those. I forgot to write them down in my notes. I apologize. Nope. For the next time, Marie. But anyway, this one is Still Alice with Julianne Moore, Alec Baldwin, and Kristen Stewart. Did I say what I gave Shiny Sex?
yes.
Okay, I gave it a 1. Anyway, this is a very sad film, but it was so good. The cast is great. The story was really good. It was a one-time watch because it was so sad. But this woman is incredibly intelligent, and she's smart, and she teaches at these universities, and she makes all these PowerPoint presentations. Look at you.
All fancy.
All smart, yeah. But she comes down with this rare Alzheimer's disease, and this Alzheimer's disease that she has, only old people get it. So she's like 30-something, looking at people that are like 75, 80. Not that that's old or anything, but
older than her. She's
in a room with those type of people, and she just can't fathom it, and she forgets where everything is, where her bathroom is, appointments, she has to write everything down, and it's just very sad, but it was a great story.
What did you give it?
I really liked it. I gave it a 3. But I don't think I'll watch it again.
Yeah, this is one I did not see as well.
Oh,
like Marie said, this was a Dollar Tree special. I picked it up for the cast, but again, it's something Marie watched. It wasn't something I was ready to watch just yet, but I'm going to just let it go. I'm not going to stick around and watch it. I have plenty to watch that. I actually want to watch even more than this.
Shiny Sex?
Not Shiny Sex, neither.
Yeah, that's a gem, huh? But anyway, this next one is actually a rewatch, and it is Prince Avalanche with Paul Rudd and that other dude.
Yeah. Emil Hirsch, that was in Into the Wild. He was in Alpha Dog. He's a really good actor.
Yeah. I don't want to say it, but the back describes it better than I can. An odd couple of sorts, introspective and stern, Alvin and his girlfriend's brother, Lance, dopey and insecure, leave the city behind to spend the summer of 1988, wow, maintaining traffic lines on a desolated county highway when the surrounding areas have been ravaged by a wildfire. In the solitary backdrop, the two bicker and joke with each other as they reflect on their relationships with women. And basically, it's a no story of them working, and they just kind of build their relationship together, and this drunk guy helps them out, and they reminisce on stuff, and yeah, it's just a little short story. I mean, harsh, yeah.
Yeah. What do you give it?
I gave it a big old 2.
Yeah, this was one that Down to Movie during one of the Dollar Tree runs was like, oh, this is a really good movie. You should check it out.
They paint lines.
Yeah, but it was just I already knew it was going to be my type of film. I grabbed it for Marie to check out.
And I watched it again right after the first minute. I put it in. I'm like, oh yeah, I already seen this. All right, fine, I'll watch it again.
Eh, not my bag.
No.
But this next one.
Eesh. Oh my god. The Dead Room.
This is a horror pack special.
This is like Paranormal Activity. I don't want to say too much about it and give stuff away, but they're basically going to this house and they track these spirits and their ghosts. The spirits and the ghosts. No edits, Marie. Sorry. This is what you get. But they bring all their equipment there, and they're walking around and they're seeing all this paranormal stuff, and then there's a story with it, and there's a certain room in there that the spirits don't like. It's like tainted or blessed in some sort of ways that they cannot cross that entryway. Did you see that? Was that like 3D?
No.
Anyway. Yeah, it was kind of interesting, but it was slow.
Yeah.
Did I mention it was slow?
It was.
It was very slow.
I watched this movie the night before Marie watched it. It was one of my late night watches, and it was not good.
There's an intruder. Is it you?
No.
Wait, I can't read.
There is an intruder. Is it you?
No, it is you.
Oh.
You can't read it.
I can't read neither.
Oh, right at the bottom. Oh, that's funny. Anyway. Let's point out our...
But, yeah, this movie wasn't good.
Bad flaws.
It was, you know, it was similar to Paranormal Activity or something similar to that of them trying to track spirits in a house. And, you know, there was a little bit of problems with the family, but it just wasn't that good.
The ending sucked.
Oh, yeah.
I'll say it. The ending blew.
Yeah. It was one of those movies that it ended and I rewound it just to go, really? That was the ending?
All right, and that's our review on that one. And I give it a 0.5.
Same. I give it half a star.
Oh, but don't stop there. There's another Dollar Tree special.
Oh, yeah.
This one's going to go by so fast.
Yeah.
It was literally in the player for like 10 minutes.
Exactly. And it is Deadlands.
With that gorgeous holofoil.
Holofoil slip. This, I picked it up at Dollar Tree a while back just because of that holofoil slip.
What's it look like underneath? Even
I think it's the same.
So you bought cardboard?
Yeah, I pretty much bought it for the cardboard. It was nicely embossed. It's a nice slip. And I decided, I'll check it out.
It actually is a read, so you have to...
Yeah. It's a read.
Sit there and kind of absorb yourself in it.
Talking a language that...
Subtitles, that's the word.
To me, it wasn't. I don't think it was a real language. But it's just pretty much about the Mayan tribes. And one of the sons that's supposed to be like, you know, like a higher power or something like that. And like I said, we watched
10 minutes of it.
10, maybe 15 minutes of it.
He goes, you want to watch this? I'm like, no, I'm done. You done? Yep.
And we left it in the player, just playing. And it played the whole movie. But
I didn't see it. I walked away.
But 15 minutes, I was on my phone just looking up stuff and looking at deals online while this is just playing. and I listened to it. I didn't even look at the screen once because I really did not care.
But if you're interested in the magnet releases, this is a magnet release.
Yeah.
On Blu-ray with the slip.
Or if you want a really nice slip, this is the movie for you. This movie didn't even peak on my radar.
It didn't even barely make the player.
No, it was a blip on the screen.
Okay. Another one from Dollar Tree.
Yeah.
Let's keep the train going. Keep on chugging.
And it is...
I stole your line.
Josie.
From the year I forgot to write down.
Yeah.
So basically, this chick is a whirlwind, and she comes into town and she F's things up. And things get a little crazy and people die. It's kind of interesting. If you want to watch it, give it a watch. But the cast in there...
yeah, it has Sophie Turner from Game of Thrones.
If you haven't seen Game of Thrones, you know who you are. I'm talking to you, yeah.
Yeah.
Him, yeah.
We know.
I just called you out. But anyway, Game of Thrones is awesome, and it has Sophie from her in there, and Dylan McDermott from American Horror Story. And
he was on Wedding Day, I think it was.
Ooh, alternate artwork. The Crush, is that you? I saw sunglasses on the top.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was okay. It was a one-time watch. It was somewhat interesting, but it's not a keeper.
Yeah.
Nope. I gave it a big old 1.5.
I, again, didn't watch it.
It doesn't even have the Pussycats in it.
No, I wasn't interested whatsoever in this. So, it wasn't, like I said, it wasn't something that I was even interested in. It was one of those, Marie wanted it, I picked it up.
All right, getting down to the wire. All of these are Blu-rays except for one.
Yep.
Wow, that's fair.
The next one, because I like disaster films.
Except for this one.
I decided, I see a disaster film, I pick them up. And this one is 500-mile-an-hour storm.
So basically, they're running from a tornado, and it's wicked bad.
Yeah.
CGI.
It's pretty much about...
So bad, it's interesting CGI.
It's pretty much about a machine that's out in the ocean that can control the weather.
And these people control it.
Yeah.
And basically, it gets out of control, and this tornado... Sorry, I stole your thunder. See what I did there?
Yeah.
Cheesy. But anyway, this tornado could evolve into a hyper... I forget the silly word that they use. A hyper tornado or whatever. And that would be 5 tornadoes in one, and basically it would wipe out, like, the whole Earth.
Yeah, basically. And become a 500-mile-an-hour storm. Hence the name of the movie.
Yeah.
But it was just not good.
No.
The CGI was horrible.
It was interesting, though.
Yeah, it was interesting, but it was just... It was a good one-time watch for a disaster film. Nothing that I needed to keep in the collection.
Vehicle in there held up pretty well.
Like the Dodge Ram and Twister. This thing went through...
Twister's way better, but...
This thing went through... This vehicle, it was... I forgot what it was, actually. I think it was a Jeep Cherokee. But that vehicle went through so much...
Did you show the back?
No, not yet.
There you go.
Went through so much stuff and not a scratch on that vehicle.
Yeah.
Not a scratch. But, yeah, it was okay. I give it a 1. Because it did have a decent story.
Yeah, I liked it.
What'd you give it?
I just liked the way they were running from the storm, and you could actually see the tornado and everything. There was no sharks in it, but yeah.
No.
I gave it a 0.5. This next one is an RLJE film with the slip on Blu-ray.
And a lot of people said this movie is really good.
It's creepy as...
And it's very
hell.
creepy. I say it is very creepy.
It's disturbingly creepy.
And it is The Dark and the Wicked.
I'm sitting there on the couch with my blanket.
Yeah, this was a Horror Pack special. And
it says scary as hell on the back.
It is. But it was very creepy. It was very atmospheric. It was
kind of confusing.
Yeah, it was a decent film. It confused me a little bit. I didn't really get what was going on.
Let's see if we can read again. She told you not to come. She's floating. She's levitating.
Yeah.
Special feature. Q&A with Marin Ireland and Michael Abbott Jr. We forgot about the special features on these things.
Okay.
They really didn't have any, by the way. But
this movie was just all right.
It's scary, disturbing, confusing. People die.
On a secluded farm, a man is bedridden and fighting through his final breaths while his wife slowly succumbs to her overwhelming grief. Siblings Louise and Michael return home to help, but it doesn't take long for them to see that something is wrong with Mom. Something more than her heavy sorrow. Gradually, they begin to suffer the darkness similar to their mother's mark by waking nightmares and growing sense that evil entity is taking over their family.
So basically a woman dies and another woman sees visions and it's creepy. And you get to see goats.
Yeah, that was the best thing about the movie.
You get to see goats.
I love goats, so.
Well, yeah.
It was a creepy film, but like I said, I had a hard time understanding it.
Lots of goats.
And the ending, I didn't care for the ending.
No. The ending of, what was it, Dead Room or something?
Mm-hmm.
That ending's better than Dead Room.
Yeah, but still, it, you know, to me, again, it was a good one-time watch. I give it a 1.5.
I gave it a scare factor 3 and confusing factor a 2.5.
So, yeah, it was pretty good.
So, do you want to add them up together and give it a 5.5?
No.
I don't think so. I would probably give it a 3. But would I keep it? Nope.
Last one.
And it's a DVD.
Yep.
Wait. A dishonorable honorable mention is not the last one. We'll skip to the dishonorable honorable mention. And it is the Prowler. It did not make my shelf. So if those of you wondering, stuff that doesn't make his shelf, but makes my shelf, and stuff that makes my shelf that doesn't make his shelf, well, we keep it.
Yeah.
The Prowler.
The Prowler from Blue Underground. Marie did not like it. Nope. Me, I really enjoyed it.
Look at that blood splattered.
So this stays on the shelf. This will make the shelf for me because I really enjoyed this film.
Hence, dishonorable honorable mention.
Yeah. So, like I said, in Marie's world, this wouldn't make the shelf. In my world, it makes the shelf, so it stays on the shelf.
Yep.
But this was one that I enjoyed, so this one is staying.
Okay, you can have fun with that.
Yeah.
But now the last one.
Yep. The last one is
the DVD.
The Haunting of Winchester House. And this was another Dollar Tree special.
And it's based on a true story. And that house looks amazing. I would live in that house if it wasn't haunted. I would. Look at that house.
It's nice.
It's like Rose Red almost.
Yeah.
But anyway, it does come with bonus ghost stories. I gave that the all-day pass, and I did not check that out. But the ghost stories on there are Heartsick, From the Ashes, Winner Takes All, The Inheritance, Denial, Erased, Parting Shot, and Consumers. And that's 167 minutes. And the movie is 82 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that's a lot of goodness right there. That artwork is amazing. And terrifying true story. It says it right above the house. Sold. I was sold on the artwork again.
When a young family moves into a mansion to act as caretakers, their daughter is abducted by sinister spirits to get back
Scared.
Their discover in a terrifying paranormal game of wits just why the house holds its reputation as one of the most haunted places in America.
Mm-hmm.
But
it's creepy.
Yeah, it was.
It's slow. No.
I watched a little bit of it and I thought it was just boring as hell.
No.
But not our bag.
No, but the house was okay.
Yeah. From what I watched, it didn't even make a blip on my radar.
And spoiler for another video, somebody reached out to me and let me know of a Bambi item they had, and I'm like, yes, please. I don't sought out after the certain Bambi item that this person found me, but I said, I have not seen that. How did I not know that that existed? Yes, I'll take it. Oh, by the way, would you like any of these titles that didn't make the shelf? And this person wanted 3 of them, so I said, how about an even trade? Thank you very much.
So, there'll be a Bambi item that's already in the mail coming to us. That'll be in a later video. But 3 of the titles are already spoken for that are being shipped off to her tomorrow. And it is The Dark and the Wicked,
Creepy as F,
500-mile-an-hour storm,
Good, Bad CGI,
and Still Alice.
Sad but good.
All of these are already spoken for and going in the mail out tomorrow to that person.
Have fun with those.
All of these
Not bad one-time watches.
are all for sale.
Available, yes.
So
Shiny Sex is available.
Yeah, so if you're interested in any of these, any of these are up for sale. In the description down below will be my Instagram as well as her Instagram, as well as my email if you don't have Instagram. But all of these are up for sale. Like I said, to subscribers, I give them at a better price than if I put them online to sell them. But, you know, if you're interested in any of them, hit me up on one of those. Do not leave a comment down below saying that you want a title or blah, blah, blah. You know, it's first come, first serve through Instagram or through email. And whoever pretty much messages me first gets them. So if you're interested in any of these, once again, they're all up for sale.
Minus the Prowler.
Yeah, minus the Prowler. If you've seen any of the titles...
If you managed to watch Deadlands...
Or Dark and the Wicked, or, you know, The Haunting of Winchester House, any of those titles, or, you know, Shiny Sex, do you own it? Did you like it? You know, leave a comment down below. Let us know if you've seen any of these and what you think of them.
Dead Room and, what was it? Shining Sex, I watched just so I could make this video.
Yeah.
To see what they're about.
So, if you like this video, hit the like button. If you didn't like it, videos before and after.
Oh, yes.
If you want to leave a comment down below about any of these titles, as I said, did you see them? Did you like any of them? What did you think?
Did you find Deadlands without the slip?
Yeah, I saw people that did.
We'll sell you the cardboard if you want.
Yeah, but until next time, guys.
Bye. Did I just say we'll sell the cardboard?
I think you did.
We'll just sell them the movie too.
Yeah, maybe.